This is a very nice question, but this is again a very theoretical question. How to be with myself all the time? See, that is the only thing with which you are all the time with yourself. It's not how to be with yourself. You can ask a question, how to be with this world all the time? Because you can't be there all the time. How to be with this body all the time? But you can't be with the body at all the time. See, suppose you tell me how to be in a particular place all the time, I can tell you. But if you tell me how to be in space all the time, what can I tell you? If you are asking how to be in a particular place all the time, I can help you. But if you ask me how to be in space all the time, can I help you? You are all the time already in space. So if you are asking that question, how to be with myself all the time, you are making that one a place. As though from there you can come away and go away. So this is where the ahankar, the I thought comes and asking that question. How to be there? Because the I is in other places. Tired of it, it wants to go there. It's still an activity of the I. Are you getting that point? That is why it questions. Because who questions? Your body doesn't question. Your senses don't question. The thoughts by themselves are not a question. Consciousness never questions. It's I. How to be there? If you are asking how to be there, you better understand yourself a little more. Question yourself. Are you getting that point? Because how to be there means what? Who is asking? Who is asking means what? The question comes up. It's like this. The cuckoo is singing. How to listen to that all the time? I said, difficult. You can't listen to that all the time because now it's stopped. But if you say how to be listen to silence all the time, the silence is not a sound that comes and goes. A practice comes and goes. How to meditate all the time? Because people ask that question, why? Because for them meditation is a practice. Therefore, how to meditate all the time? If meditation is an action, then you shall say, how can I do it longer or lesser or more? But if meditation is yourself, what does it mean? How can you ask? How long can I meditate or when shall I do? Can you do that? Because it's yourself all the time. That is why these questions when it comes up, these are all habitual questions, relics of the past. Unconsciously this question comes up. So that is when that question comes up, sit down again. Is the question genuine? How to be with myself? How to be with myself? I'm already with this self. In fact, the impossibility is you can never be away from yourself. Can you ever be away from space? But you can be away from a point in space. At this moment, you are not in your country. The space is not Indian. The earth is not India. Totality, if you think in terms of. The space is same. A point in space you can travel, but the space already there. So that the moment this question comes, which naturally, habitually sometimes can come up, sit down. Ask yourself that question. How to be with myself? You can never be away from yourself. Okay? Are you getting that point? Why people say how to be with myself? Because that shows clearly, listen, if you say how to be with myself, that shows clearly you know what it means to be with yourself and it means when you're not to be with yourself. Look, can you ask for something unknown? Can you ask for something unknown? Please ask for a Orissa dish which you have never tasted. Can you ask for anything unknown? You cannot, no? So can you desire for anything unknown? Very strong desire for anything unknown. Unknown not necessarily mean only what you have seen or heard or tasted or tasted. A feeling which is unknown, can you ask for it? See, you love your girl. Just I'm giving an example. You love your man. Love relationship. Think of it. Why do you say to somebody at one time in your life, I don't think you love me anymore? Why somebody says that? Because you are feeling something before, now the same type of feeling is not coming to you. Right or wrong? The attention which you are getting, the same attention you are not getting anymore. Average person will not understand it. But you are two people living with each other for a long time. So when you say the same person is there, but the same feeling is not there, what does it mean? You have experienced something before which at this moment you are not experiencing. Right? So you are looking for the same experience again. Are you getting that? And then what shall you say? Yeah, you may give me food, you may hold my hand, but it's not same anymore. Right? Listen carefully. Beautiful. Absolute happiness, being with yourself is like that. In any moment of happiness, you are with yourself. So, if you don't get that, you are not comfortable. In deep sleep state, you have experienced it. Objectless happiness. In deep sleep state, have you got any object? Before going to sleep, you may hold a pillow or a person. You lie down in a posture. But once you are asleep, do you care for the pillow, the person, the posture? Forgotten. And what do you enjoy? Objectless. Waking up, now you are asking for the same thing. How to have an objectless happiness? What I experienced it, how do I experience? So every person has the experience of himself, but they don't have the knowledge of themselves. Are you getting that? So when you say, oh, my mind is disturbed, listen carefully. So beautiful. When you say, my mind is disturbed, how do you know? In relation to what your mind is disturbed? That means you know what it means not to have a disturbed mind. Be with that. So only thing is, we are not keeping track of it. We are functioning with disturbed mind and undisturbed mind. Remember that example I have given you. Unhappiness and absence of unhappiness. Happiness we don't recognize. So disturbance and absence of disturbance. But at that moment you are with yourself. That is why You shall not remain satisfied with anything less than that. Until a teacher takes you there, until a scripture takes you there, whatever you do, ultimately you must be there with yourself. Until that, you shall be tired of every person, every question, every book, any practice, everything will be tired of. So one who helps you to be that. And that guru doesn't take any credit. Like the nature doesn't take credit to make you very peaceful. You say mountain is beautiful, but the mountain doesn't take any credit. The guru is like a natural object, in whose presence, interacting with whom you see that natural beauty in yourself. To come to a teacher, you don't have to dress up yourself. You don't have to come with money. You don't have to come with a smile, good health, good report card. Nice man, this man, that man. No. Why? Because the person is interested in you. Absolutely natural. It makes life so easy. Suppose to go to a teacher, you have to dress in a particular way, speak in a particular way, give certain amount of this or that. That's crazy. Or I should be a vegetarian, or I should not be a non-vegetarian, I should not be a vegetarian, or should not be a non-vegetarian. I should be eating this garlic. When conditions apply, you are no more natural. So you come to the teacher, the whole package comes. And the teacher doesn't look at to you through the package. He looks at you as yourself, who you are. Are you getting that? I'll give you a very beautiful example, but tomorrow I'll be talking about it also. But I'll give you an example now. Think. Fantastic. Fantastic. Do you see this? Do you see me? Huh? Yes. Put your hands in front of your eyes. Now do you see me? Okay. When you put your eyes in front, when you put your hands in front of your eyes, don't see me. So there is an obstruction. There is an obstruction for a vision. Vision of what? Vision of the object. When you put that, there is an obstruction for the vision to see the object. Does it prevent you from seeing your own eye? Does it prevent you from seeing? It prevents you from seeing the object. But does it prevent you from seeing? Do you understand? Tell in English. You understand? It prevents you from seeing the object. Does it prevent you from seeing? Whatever you may put in front of your eyes, it cannot take away the capacity for the eyes to see. Right? Now, you say all the thoughts are obstructions. Obstructions for what? The thoughts are obstructions to see things outside as it is. Can the thought be an obstacle for consciousness? That's what it is. You understand how simple it is? The vision is not difficult. Vision is easy. Vision is always there. Vision cannot be obstructed. Vision of an object can be obstructed. Do you understand what I am telling? Do you really understand? How long does it take? Vision cannot be obstructed. vision of an object in abstract. If I put the hands in front of my eyes, I don't see you, but it doesn't prevent me from seeing myself. It doesn't prevent me from seeing. It prevents me from seeing an object, but it doesn't prevent me from seeing. A thought comes up. This fellow is a rogue. She's so nice. That thing is useless. And these thoughts are coming. It prevents me from seeing things as they are. But can it prevent from being me who I am? Do you understand? How long it takes to be yourself? What is the obstacle? So how long should you take, what should you do to be with yourself? Remove the thoughts, get away from the object. Why? Why? Why the objects must be punished? Why the thoughts must be removed? You stupid, be yourself. You understand? So how long should you do, what should you do to be with yourself? Because no thought can be an obstacle for you being yourself. Your thoughts can be an obstacle to see things of the thought as they are. You are a nice man, but my thoughts say this fellow is a rascal. Finished. All the men are rascals, all the women are useless. This food is nice. These thoughts, it creates obstacle for you to see things as they are. But doesn't create an obstacle to see things, to see yourself as you are. It cannot. Because behind the hand, the eyes are always shining. Behind the thought, always shining. And once you see it, now you see everybody as they are. As even no cover can bury the space. No role, no thoughts can bury consciousness. Super. Tomorrow I may talk about this more elaborately. So don't tell this idea to anybody. So this morning I was thinking, I was ecstatic. Oh God, how simple it is. My mind, I love my mind, which goes on trying to always make it simpler and simpler and simpler. It makes it so simple, sometimes I laugh. It's true. Just work on it, Just work on it. Put your hand there. You don't have to put your hand also. Just close your eyes. Your eyes when closed, it prevents you from seeing things. But you know you still can see. Just because there is a lead, that doesn't say that doesn't prevent you from seeing. You know your capacity to see. Now what you need to do is open your eyes and see things. The cover doesn't take away your eyesight. That is always there. So a thought doesn't take away the consciousness. Cannot. So what is the obstacle for consciousness? For a traveler there is obstacle. For the space any obstacle? Oh man. Obstacle is not for the space. Obstacle is for the traveler. Obstacle is not for the mountain, for the land. Obstacle is for the traveler on the land. There is an obstacle for consciousness. obstacle for the traveler. There is no obstacle for meditation. There is obstacle for meditator. So you go to a guru, he makes you a meditator, gives you some fancy practice. So you are a meditator now, so eyes are closed. So you pretend to be a meditator. You are not meditation, you pretend. Therefore you have to impress people with eyes half closed. So when everybody is coming, you close your eyes. When everybody goes, you don't know what to do. Cheat people. What is the obstacle for meditation? Nothing. Meditator will have obstacles. Traveler will have obstacles. Space has no obstacle. Earth has no obstacles. The traveler on the earth will have obstacles. Silence has no obstacle. Sound can be prevented from reaching. Soundproof. You can make a place soundproof. Can you make silence proof? Wow, what thoughts are here? You can make a place soundproof. That means you have to guard it all the time. Oh, if that is something wrong, now again sound starts coming in. So if you make meditation means thought proof, you shall be afraid of every thought coming and knocking. Can you make it consciousness proof? This is fantastic. The sound that is coming, can it enter into, can it disturb the consciousness? But if I am a meditator, why this sound? So because I am in meditation, no sound will be there. Huh? Let the whole world be as it is. Nobody need to change for my sake. If only you are like that, I will be happy. No, then I will be putting trouble, putting pressure on you. Whatever type person you are, it doesn't matter to me. And when the person is accepted, he will automatically change. Suppose he is a very rude person, but you accept him for what it is. He will start wondering, how come? Wow. It's beautiful. Okay? Just think it over.
Nice. Simple. Simple and nice.
Yes. Beautiful points. Beautiful, beautiful. That's why I want this type of things. People should come, just listen and get out. Just listen and get out. So simple, so simple. Wow. But to make it so simple, first they must go through the Tattva classes. That is basics. The basics are not there. These things they won't grasp. This will be stunning. Yeah, that's right. But then, because so many different wrong ideas are there, to counteract it, you should have that whole Tattva built up. That basics needed.